Canada didn't just lose a policy fight, it lost a geopolitical staring contest. And the reason is simple. The US brought leverage, real leverage, tariff-sized leverage. This wasn't a polite disagreement between allies. It was Trump's economic playbook in action. Find the pain points, apply pressure, and wait for the other side to blink. And Canada blinked. Let's break it down. For months, leading up to the digital services tax standoff, Trump administration had already been leaning on Ottawa. Steel and aluminum tariffs had returned. Cross-border car parts faced new inspections. There were whispers of fresh duties on dairy, timber, even finished vehicles. Now remember, Canada ships over $400 billion in goods to the US every year. That's 3/4 of its exports. There is no alternative market. And that's the difference between theory and reality. Because in theory, Canada could resist US pressure. But in reality, one well-timed auto tariff could collapse entire provinces. One customs backlog could cripple Canadian manufacturers. And Trump knows this. I'm pretty sure Trudeau told him it. So on June 26, he made it public. If Canada didn't suspend the DST, there would be no trade deal, no carve-outs, no negotiations, just tariffs, big ones and soon. The markets reacted instantly. The Canadian dollar dipped, investment forums went quiet, CEOs started placing calls to Ottawa. This wasn't just political theater, it was an economic siege. The message was clear. The US would protect its companies by any means necessary. And if Canada wanted to hit American firms with a digital tax, America would hit back with real cost. And that's exactly what happened. Within 72 hours, Prime Minister Carney reversed course. Enforcement of the DST was suspended, collection halted, a repeal bill was drafted, and trade talks were miraculously back on. Some media outlets tried to spin it as a smart compromise, but the White House didn't even pretend. U.S. officials openly said Canada caved. They called the move a win for American workers and American innovation. And they're not wrong, because this was never a negotiation. It was a demonstration, a reminder that even in a post-global world, the U.S. still controls the terms of engagement. And here's the kicker. This wasn't just about Canada. This was a message to Europe, to Japan, to Australia. If you try to play the old game, taxing U.S. companies, ignoring American interests, you'll lose access to the American market. Full stop. This is Trump's tariff diplomacy. It's not subtle, it's not polite, but it works. And for Canada, it's a wake-up call. Not just about how much they need the U.S., but about how quickly the U.S. can make that need painful. So now the clock is ticking, because Trump isn't done. He wants a new economic model, and if Canada wants to be part of it, it better stop fighting the future and start figuring out how to survive it.